It is a funny bit, but that's why I'll get boycotted.
That's why I'll get boycotted. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw is a tease of a full clip I'm about to show you. Basically, the online equivalent, the online live stream equivalent, I should say, of a hot mic. And it was caught by none other, it caught none other than Ben Shapiro. Now, Ben Shapiro was doing a live stream version of his very popular podcast, live radio program. It's got a video element. You know, he's got the whole shebang. He's like one of the biggest broadcasters today. He's got a super successful podcast, and there's a live stream version of the show that airs, and for his audience on Daily Wire. No one, I can't think of who is bigger than Ben Shapiro, especially now that Rush Limbaugh is no longer with us on the right. And so today he's doing his program for the Daily Wire audience, and he thinks the show is over. He thinks the camera has cut, the mic is off. Ben Shapiro, that is not what happened. You were still on air, my friend, and this is what you told the world.
Producer Jessica. So, we are indeed done here today. I have an appointment I got to get to. Thank you guys. It's great to see you, and I will see you here next time. One thing on that episode, I said pansexualism is weird. Can we just cut that?
I just want to make sure you hear that. The audio is a little bit low. I'll fix it in post for the podcast, but and for the clip. But can you cut that? He says about a comment he made about pansexualism being weird. That's bizarre. This is a guy who's made his career off of being the conservative firebrand, right? Why is he upset about this comment? Let's continue to hear what Ben Shapiro has to say when he thinks the cameras are off.
That'd be great.
I watched the show right now this morning. I'm just getting pissed. I don't know.
Before it's like immediately reposted on the site.
It's not. It's just Daily Wire.
Right, it's just Daily Wire. So
Yeah.
Before it's reposted.
yeah,
Yeah. We could.
it's like a 10-second bit. It's about halfway through. It's just on pansexual. I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like you like everything. Like
Yeah,
like
you want to get rid of that.
yeah, it's just like it's nothing, but
So
don't
when
make it
you
something.
when you
I mean, it is
finish,
weird that you are attracted to every single thing.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
have
when you
no
finish-
taste at all.
I thought that was.
Look, the producer realizes he's still on the air here. That this has got to be detrimental for this guy here. It's got to be detrimental for this guy. Pansexualism is weird. He said that. Listen, again, whether you were edgy and think that's fine, or whether you think that's no big deal, or whether you are, someone who thinks saying that is offensive. That's not the discussion here. This is Ben Shapiro, the guy who has an opinion on transgender people, on the LGBTQ community, on feminism, on anything and everything in the social justice sphere. But pansexualism is weird, is what he's bothered by here. He didn't mean to say that comment. Why is that? Again, I gave you the tease and you heard it already. But let's hear what he's got. Let's actually rewind a little bit, because this is just too much. And please pay attention to that producer realizing that they're still on the air. It is hilarious.
It is weird that you are attracted to every single thing. You have
when
no
you finish-
taste at all.
I thought that was a funny bit.
It is a funny bit, but that's why I'll get boycotted.
That's why I'll get boycotted. I want you to understand here. That's why I'm going to keep me actually right here with that Ben Shapiro and his producer realizing that that the camera was still live while I talked to you. Now, these guys, these conservative pundits, these right-wing personalities, they'll tell you that this is cancel culture, and they'll tell you this is a free speech issue, and no, but this is why they tell you these things, because they live in fear of the boycotts, of any sort of pressure for there to be some consequence to what they say. They'll turn it into some big heroic stand, and they'll say that they're trying to be canceled. But, when it comes down to it, they realize this affects them, especially someone like Ben Shapiro, who's one of the more mainstream conservatives. Fearing the idea that big pansexual is going to come after him. Hilarious. The free speech warriors over here being censored by themselves because they fear big pansexual.